Good morning, guys. So I'm gonna try to vlog today. We're gonna see how it goes. I've always wanted to do more vlog style videos and show you what I do in my day-to-day life. And I just feel like I never do anything interesting. So today I'm actually about to leave the house and go and get breakfast with my friends. So I'm excited to like leave the house on a weekend. That's a big accomplishment for me at this point. So I'm gonna head out, and later in the day I'm hoping to get some work done for actual work, and then also do some creative writing, hopefully, and maybe I can talk to you guys a little bit about my work in progress little novel that I'm working on. But I'm gonna head out now, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so I was gonna head straight home, but it's surprisingly nice out. I say nice out because it's Chicago nice out, which means that it's like 45 degrees. And I like the cold, and I like taking walks when it's cold out. So I'm gonna take a walk down by the lake because I also love procrastinating, and then I'll head home afterwards. Hello. Hi, Tiny. Did you miss me? Okay, I'm finally home. So that was definitely like a longer detour than I expected, but it was really nice. And I feel like whenever I just stand and look out at like any body of water, it always clears my head and just gives me like perspective. It's so bizarre. And like I think that everybody loves water and everybody loves like lakes and whatever, but like I don't know, there's something about it that I feel like it just like resets my life, and I feel so great after that walk. Like that was the ultimate self-care. So now I actually have to get down to business, but I feel better. I feel like less anxious and worried and stuff because I took like a second to breathe. But I have a lot of stuff to do today. I'm going to try to finish one work project, which is researching stuff, and then another work project. I have to write an article, but I think what I'm gonna aim to do, because I'm trying to be realistic with my goals. I hate setting like really lofty goals for myself because it's just setting myself up for disappointment, and I try to do like manageable goals like that. So my goal today is to finish the one project, which I think might take, to be realistic, I think it might take 2 or 3 hours. I'll give myself 2.5 hours to finish. And then, sorry, Hex is scratching her little scratchy post behind me. But the other thing, oh yeah, realistic goals. I'm going to at least outline the article that I have to write, and then maybe I'll just write it tomorrow at work. And then the other thing that I want to do is give myself at least an hour of pure writing time. And at least for work stuff, I feel like I work well if I'm in my own apartment or whatever, but with writing and working on my novel, I get so easily distracted. Like it's actually bad. So what I might do is work here while I do my laundry. Oh my God, we stand a multitasking queen. Like, yeah. Okay, so the plan. I'm gonna put my laundry in. By the time all of my laundry is done, hopefully I'll be done with my first work project, and then I'll quickly try to outline the article. Then I might go to a coffee shop. It might be late. I actually don't even know what time it is right now. I think it's like 1. Yes, it's 12:30. Okay, we're good. We Gucci. Might go to a coffee shop and try to actually do like my creative writing stuff, because I am determined today to have a full chapter for my friends to review. Because I just need to get my shit together. Like, there's a lot of outlining going on for my novel, which I realize I haven't talked about it a lot, or even maybe at all on this channel. I kind of do want to make a separate dedicated video just about what it is, what I'm doing, how long I've been working on it. So let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see something like that. But there's been a lot of outlining, but not a lot of writing going on, and I just need to suck it up and start. So that's the situation. Let's get with it. Let's get started. Okay, the laundry has been secured. This is roughly half of the laundry that I actually probably will have to do today. But you know what? We're making progress, and that's what matters. Okay, laundry's in. I actually have to get to work now. But side note, some of that stuff was clothes that I actually took with me on vacation for Christmas, which it baffles me how some of the stuff, like I don't do all of my dirty clothes and my laundry. So I have done laundry since the end of December, but oh my God, that's like insane. Thank God I'm getting my life together today. Okay, so remember how I said that I was gonna give myself like 2 hours or something to do this project? Turns out I'm easily distracted and it might take much longer. So as a break, as a way to further procrastinate, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about my novel. That's my work in progress. I love it so much. So I realized that I've never really talked about it on here before, but I keep looking in the thing when the camera's over there. We're having a rough time, but yeah, I'm really excited to share a little bit. I feel a little bit like shy talking about it because I rarely talk about my writing with really anyone. There's a very, very, very small handful of people who fully know what it's about. So I'm going to do like a little vague teaser now. And then, like I said, I'll make a more comprehensive video later. But basically, I have had the idea for this book for 2 years, I want to say. I remember, so the big shocker again for me, this is extremely typical, but I got the idea to write this book from a dream that I had. I have super vivid, detailed, bizarre dreams almost every single night, and a lot of other ideas for pieces, like whether it's short stories or novels or whole series and stuff like that, usually come from dreams, at least partially. So I did get the original idea for this book from a dream that I had about 2 years ago, and it very quickly developed into a full plot. I have to say that overall it hasn't changed that much from when I originally was brainstorming it. Also, I have like a very special place in my heart for writing at airports and stuff. For some reason, it's like when I'm on a plane, I feel like I just like knock it out of the park with writing. I just get like super inspired. Maybe it's because like I can just focus and there's nothing else going on. Maybe it's like the white noise of the plane in the background. I don't know, but I remember I had this dream, got inspired to write this book, and then on a plane ride, I think I must have been going to Houston. It was like 4 hours or something in the air. I basically outlined like the whole thing. And unfortunately, for basically a year, I remember that was right when I graduated college. So, oh my gosh, I graduated college and obviously things got super like busy and crazy. I moved from Boston to Cleveland and then from Cleveland to Chicago, started my first full-time job, and it was so crazy. It just completely got pushed to the back burner. And I think like in my heart, wow, that's cheesy. In my heart, I feel like I always knew that this was going to be the book, the first novel that I would ever like really finish. And now that I'm working on it more, I also feel like this is going to be like hopefully my debut novel. I'm trying to be optimistic about it and not be like, oh, well, I hope I'm going to be a published author. I'm like, no, I'm going to make it happen. this is just like a story that I really love. Just genre-wise, it's going to be a new adult dystopian / political thriller, which is not a book that I ever thought that I would be writing at all. Like, that's not ever what I read. I think the only like really dystopian type thing that's even vaguely similar, it's really not, would be like the Hunger Games. But it's just like a concept that I'm really excited about, and sort of like my main inspiration for, as far as like the genre goes and how I'd classify it, I call it like dystopian light. So it's not, if you compare it to, let's say the Hunger Games is like a famous dystopian book that I feel like everyone has read, that's just like the characters are just so deeply screwed in that book, and it's not the same thing in mine. Like, it's not, I feel like there are levels of dystopian garbage. It's like, one is that it's just like slightly different, or like a near future portrayal of issues that are present now. And then on the other end of the spectrum is like the Hunger Games, which is like the country is falling apart. Literally everyone is in danger. It's like awful. People are starving. So mine would be closer to this side of the spectrum and not the Hunger Games side. So I think something else that I'm like trying to focus on very much in my book too, in terms of like that's related to the genre side of it, is making it serious. And obviously, like, when you're talking about like political stuff and you're talking about dystopian themes in writing, I think every single like dystopian or futuristic thing that I've ever read in my life has been so depressing. And I'm the type of person that I like reading books in particular, but I like consuming media that tends to not make me super depressed. Like, I think setting and tone and everything like that matters so much to me as a reader. And I was very inspired to try to create a book that is dealing with heavier themes, but exists in a universe where the reader almost like wants to spend time, even though it's like not ideal. Highly would not recommend trying to live in the universe that I'm writing, but I don't know. I'm like interested to try to create a world that's at least comforting to the reader and something that you want to exist in and spend time with the characters in that context, while also dealing with heavy topics, if that makes sense. So I guess that's a little sneak peek. Like I said, I've been outlining a lot, and I feel like I'm at the point where I need to just start getting words down, because I outline and organize as a way to procrastinate, which I think is true of many authors or aspiring authors or whatever. So that's my mood. Actually, now that I'm talking about this book, I might just give up on doing the work project that I'm doing and write and then go back to the project. What is time management? I don't even know. Honestly, I'm already procrastinating, so I might as well just like lean into it even more and procrastinate more aggressively. So I'm actually gonna try on some tops. I have 2 tops that I want to try on to see if I want to return them or not. One of them, like, I bought it so long ago that I don't even know if I can return it. I feel like this is a theme where you guys are just seeing the ugly truth that I never do things on time. So we're gonna have a fashion show. Okay, so this is the first top. This is the one that I don't even know if I can return it, even if I want to, and I'm unsure if I want to. So this is just a classic long-sleeved striped shirt to add to my collection of 9 million long-sleeved striped shirts that make up my entire current wardrobe. This is from the junior section at Nordstrom, because apparently I am 12 years old. But I don't know, I feel like this has drop shoulders that don't commit to being drop shoulders. Like, they look like they're thinking about it, but they didn't really go all the way in, which just makes my shoulders look wide. I don't know, man. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I don't want to make this decision by myself. Okay, so this is the second top, and I am like extremely into it. The other one I had tried on like a couple days ago, and I was like, maybe I'll just like try this on a different day and see if some kind of divine inspiration hits me, when it clearly did not. But this is my first time trying this on, and I love it. It's just a classic like sweater that a weird old sailor would wear, or like a man who runs a lighthouse and who finds like a magic oyster. Okay, this is getting like way too detailed, but I'm extremely into this and I'm very excited. Okay, time to get back to work, unfortunately. Okay, if you can tell, it's quite a bit darker outside. I've been working for the past couple hours and I feel like I actually got a significant amount of work done. I did most of the things that I wanted to today and I feel pretty good about it. So I am running out of steam though. So I think I'm gonna go and grab some food, maybe take a bath and unwind and finish out my lazy Sunday as lazy as I possibly can. So yeah, I feel like this is a good place to end the vlog, but if you liked this, feel free to give it a thumbs up, leave any comments below of what you think and if you want to see more. Also, subscribe, might as well, if you got to this point. Clearly indicates that you, for some reason, enjoyed this. So feel free to subscribe. And I think that's it. Why am I blanking out? Why is it so hard to end every video? Anyways, I enjoyed hanging out with you guys today through the internet. I will see you guys very soon. Bye.